In this video, we are going to have a theorem and its corollaries from section 1.2. The theorem is about cancellation law for vector addition, and its corollaries: uniqueness of additive identity, uniqueness of additive inverse. And we have a result in which we are going to have 0, that is scalar 0, into, that is scalar multiplication, vector x is vector 0, and minus a, this is scalar a, into x is minus of ax, and a into minus x is also this. That is, the negative sign is with the scalar or with the vector, the result is going to be the same. And you have a into 0 vector. The scalar multiplication is 0 vector for each a in f. So these are the results that we are going to see in this video. Now first we have on this theorem, cancellation law for vector addition. If x, y and z are vectors in a vector space V such that x plus z is equal to y plus z, then x equals y. Similarly, if z plus x is equal to z plus y, then x equals y. The proof is simple only. Let us consider x, y and z to be members of capital V with the given condition. We shall name this as equation 1. Now there exists a vector v in V such that z plus v is 0, that is by Vs4. Vs4 is this: for each element x in V, there exists an element y such that x plus y equal to 0. That is, for your z, which you have already mentioned, you can find one inverse v such that z plus v is 0. So this is by Vs4. We shall name this as equation 2. Now we'll consider x, and that x is x plus 0 we can write. That is by your Vs3. This is by Vs3, and that 0 is replaced by this one, equation 2. So that 0 is replaced by equation 2. So you have 0 is replaced by this by equation 2, and this is by Vs3. This you are writing using Vs3. So next by Vs2, that is associativity. Using associativity, you can change the bracket. So you have this, and x plus z is equal to y plus z, that's by 1. That is by 1. So you have this. Again, associativity, Vs2 is used. So you have this, and z plus v is 0 by 2. That is by second equation you have this. And y plus 0 is y, that is by Vs3. So you have x to be equal to y using the given condition. Now the difference between this and this is, here you have x plus z, here you have z plus x. So but by Vs1 commutativity, you can have this as x plus z equal to y plus z, but that already implies x equals y. So by Vs1 and the above discussion, we have this implying x equal to y. Now we have the corollary, that is uniqueness of additive identity. The vector 0 described in Vs3 is unique. Now suppose there exist elements 0 and 0 prime in V such that x plus 0 is x and x plus 0 prime is also x for each x in V. Then because the right side being equal, we can equate these two. So by left cancellation law. Okay, so cancellation law just now I proved. By the cancellation law for vector addition, we have 0 to be 0 prime. That proves the uniqueness of additive identity. Next is uniqueness of additive inverse. The vector y described in Vs4 is unique. Suppose for each element x in V, there exist elements of say y and y prime in V such that x plus y is 0 and x plus y prime is also 0. So 0 you have on the right side, so you can equate the left hand side. So you have x plus y is equal to x plus y prime. By the cancellation law for vector addition, you have this implying y is equal to y prime. So that proves the uniqueness of additive inverse. Next we have this theorem. In any vector space V, the following statements are true. So scalar times this x is vector 0. See, even though we write the same 0, you must know this 0 is scalar and this 0 is vector, because we know that whenever we have a scalar and a vector, the result is in capital V only. So when I say 0x, naturally the 0x should be in capital V. This 0 should definitely be in F. So this is scalar 0, this is scalar 0, and this is vector 0. So if you compare, so this is the first subdivision, and the third one is A0 is 0. Here this is vector 0 and this is also vector 0. So whether you have scalar 0 with vector or vector 0 with scalar, the result is going to be the vector 0 only. So that is to be noted. And the second one is minus a. X is equal to minus of ax is equal to a into minus x, where a is in F and x is in capital V. Now you consider 0x plus 0x by Vs8. So if you consider this, you have this to be, you can rewrite ax plus bx you have, so that you can write as 0 plus 0x. Now the 0 plus 0 is 0, that's by Vs3. So you have this. Now this 0x you can write again by Vs3, 0x plus 0. And by commutativity you can rewrite this. So by cancellation law, you have this implying 0x is cancelled. You have 0x here, and you have 0x here. So cancelling 0x, cancellation law for vector addition, that's used. So 0x is equals 0. Next, the vector minus ax is the unique element of V such that ax plus minus ax is 0. So that is by Vs4. So you have ax plus, now you consider ax plus minus ax by Vs8. This is rewritten as a plus minus a into x. A plus minus a is scalar 0. This is scalar 0 and 0x. But 0x just now we had scalar 0x, vector x is vector 0. So you have this. So ax plus minus ax is 0. Here we have 0 vector and here also we have. So LHS of both 1 and 2 can be equated. So this is what we have. Now again by cancellation law, you can have this to be minus this. You have ax and ax to be the same here. Ax and ax to be the same. So by cancellation law, you must have this. Minus ax is equal to minus of ax. So in particular, when you take a to be minus 1, you have minus 1 into x to be this. Now you consider a into minus x. This minus x because of this is this. And by Vs6, you have ab into x is a into bx. So a into bx is there, so you can write it as ab. And in field f, a into minus 1 is minus a. So we have this to be minus a into x. Then the third subdivision is we have to show that a0 equals 0. So for that we consider a0, which you can write as 0 plus a0. And again this 0 is rewritten as 0 plus 0. So you have Vs3 is this existence of identity. And again the 0 by Vs3 is written on this way. Now by Vs7, you have one scalar, two vectors. one scalar, two vectors. So VS7 is to be used. So you have A0 plus A0, and again by the same theorem you have but that is cancellation law. You have right cancellation law. You have A0 to be equal to 0. So now based on the property, we have we can easily prove this. This is one of the exercise problems. In a vector space V, prove that A plus B into x plus y is Ax plus Ay plus Bx plus By. Now you consider A plus B into x plus y. Treat this as a single vector. So by V as 8, you can rewrite this as A into x plus y plus B into x plus y. Now use VS7. VS7, you have two vectors, one scalar. So Ax plus Ay plus Bx plus By. So that is what we need to establish. Thank you.